Welcome to Cagliari. There's plenty of choice here. You can take a horse and carriage, you can take an open-top bus. We're going to have a stroll around. We're in an architectural garden and many of the works of Pinocchio Sciollo are exhibited here and you can wander around free. We're going to take the lift to Piazza Palazzo where most of the main sites are. Just by the lift, if you walk down the hill, is the square with the Regio Palace on the left-hand side. The Cathedral of San Cecilia and the neighbouring Capitol Museum contain some of the most important works of art in the city, and you'll find them in the Piazza Palazzo. This small church next door is not only the one that's packed, but the people are wearing traditional dress. This building was the old town hall. It's in the centre of the city and now it's a museum containing important artworks and sculptures. Sardinia is a bit of a treasure hunt, but the amphitheatre is around the top of this winding road that I'm walking up now. If you walk down the hill from the amphitheatre, you will eventually see the signs for the Botanical Gardens. The Botanical Gardens are partly open to the public and partly reserved for students of the subject. The gardens are pleasant, but as a cruiser I think I've been spoilt. Look at our film on Madeira, those gardens are stunning. There's a pretty fountain at the end. The Church of San Michele has interesting Baroque architecture and there are guided tours here from Monday to Saturday between 10:30 and 12:30. just walked through the ghetto area and we came across this incredible church, Orare to Santa Messe. It's beautiful. This is St Anne's Church. There are so many churches here, it could give Charleston a run for its money. You could make a film just about the churches. The Elephant Tower has become a symbol of the city's past glories and achievements. The Elephant Towers are the best preserved remains of the medieval fortifications of the city. This southern gate offered the main access to the city, and this building was turned into a prison in 1692. Look out for these signs that are scattered around Cagliari that explain where you are and what the buildings are. The church, named after the Sicilian's patron, was constructed in 1740 in Baroque style as a thank you for having survived the plague. We're going to have a look at the beach. The ship is over there, the bus station is behind me, you need a 30, 31 or a PF, and the train station is behind that. We're going to have a little walk first to see what we find. The Sanctuary of Bonaria is on the city tour map and there are great views of the harbour. We found the beach, but we're still looking for the flamingos. So we had a good look at the monuments and the museums and the churches today. The most ancient historic temple in Western Greece dates back to the 6th century BC and was built for Apollo. And just behind it is a market. In the middle of the square is this beautiful fountain for Artemis, or Diana in English. Very clever idea in Sicily. They know the grandparents are coming and they can embroider your name on anything so you can take it home, personalised gift. Wow.
The cathedral is the core of Syracuse.
We've arrived at Troy. It's about 5 minutes away from the museum in the coach. The important positioning of the land of Troy meant that it was occupied for over 3,000 years. So there was Troy I, Troy II, right up to Troy IX, and they're all standing on top of each other. No one knows what they were actually called, but archaeologists have labelled them that. God, I bet it's killing heat here in, real hot summer. There's two ships in Split today, the MSC Symphonia and the P&O Azura. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Guess where we are? We're in Split. And if you want to pick up the free walking tour, it's up here. So we found the free Spirit walking tour. Free. You just give a tip at the end. So this massive statue behind me is Gregory of Nîmes, and you're supposed to rub his toe for luck. The special thing about this palace is that people actually live here and have been for about 1,500 years. This area is the killing zone. We saw it in Troy. These substructures or basements were where they filmed the places where the dragons were kept in Game of Thrones.